Good morning everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Janet, and if you're new here, make sure you hit that red subscribe button. Give this video a like to let me know that you're liking my content, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so YouTube can notify you when I upload a new video. And if you're one of my returning subscribers, welcome back to my channel. I am just getting ready for work. It is 20 minutes after 8. I'm just about to make my coffee. If you would have seen yesterday's video, I got the cutest little travel to go cups. I will show you guys when I make my coffee. They are so adorable. I feel like I probably should have bought more because they weren't that expensive. They were only $5. Mind you, you only get 8 of them. But I think they're going to be super cute for the month of December. I always like getting like little things like that. I don't like spending a lot of money in Christmas time because, like I said, we kind of have all of our decor and everything. Once we renovated, I kind of revamped everything. And I feel like sometimes if you just keep on buying and buying, it just gets too cluttered. I don't know, how do you guys feel? Do you guys buy stuff, like new stuff every Christmas season to kind of go with your theme? Or do you just kind of use what you have type of person? I feel like I'm kind of the use what you have. I buy a little things here and there, but for the most part, it's usually always the same. All right, so, I was gonna make a slow cooker recipe today, but I never took anything out. What am I gonna make for supper? That is always the question of the day, is it not? I feel like that's always what I'm constantly thinking of. But I did receive, there's a friend of mine at work actually receives Chef's Plate. So Chef's Plate is kind of like an online meal planning service. I'm not sponsored or anything with them. I wish I was. But it's kind of like an online service, and you pick out your meals and you can get delivered the groceries for those meals. So she had a couple coupons for me for free boxes. Like I think the first one was free for the week, and then the next box for the week was like, I don't know, $30 or something. So I decided to do that because I really like those. I've done HelloFresh before, but I've heard that Chef's Plate is a little bit more fresher and better ingredients. I personally like them. I've had really good luck, but it just takes the guesswork out of what's for supper, right? So I usually get those enough for 2 people. Usually all the time it does include like carbs, right? It's just your typical standard meals, which is fine because I usually get 2, and then it's usually for Zoe and Jimmy. But sometimes they will have like a burger and salad, and then I'll just like leave out the bun and just, you know, use the bun for something else. So I really like it. So I think I'm going to be making one of those meals tonight. Those ingredients are already in the fridge, so I don't need to take out anything. So I think I'm going to utilize that. I have 3 meals worth in the fridge, so I think that's what I'm going to be making for Jimmy and Zoe over the course of like the next 4 days or something like that. And then that'll take the guesswork out of, for them, what's for dinner. Sometimes it's just like, for me, I just kind of figure out what is for them, or vice versa, like what's for me, and then just add a carb for them, or else I'll omit the carb for myself. So that's kind of like one tip when you're trying to figure out your meals, because I am the only one that is keto in my family. Jimmy and Zoe are not. And you know, I've lost over 100 pounds following keto, so I can do it. If I can do it, anybody can do it. I have a pantry full of goodies because Zoe is 19 and, you know, she likes her processed foods. We got to give her credit for that. We were all 19 once. And, you know, I just stick to my guns because I have goals. I don't expect my family to do what I'm doing. And, you know, that was a choice for me to go keto and to lose weight. And that is just my personal choice. And I don't feel like your family should be pressured to eat what you eat. They are fully supportive of me, don't get me wrong. Jimmy is like my #1 fan, so I definitely don't pressure them to eat what I eat. But that's a tip if you are cooking for your family. Make something that you can have and then add a carb for the family, or vice versa. If you know what you're making for your family, just omit the carb for yourself. You know, vegetables is always a good side dish. I always recommend having like Brussels sprouts or green beans or cauliflower bake. You guys know that is my favorite, and Zoe loves that as well, so I tend to make that a lot. But you know what, there's a lot of options for you. So I think I'll see what I do for supper, and I'll probably share my plate with you. But I am going to be making some protein sparing modified fast. Actually, I'm gonna be making two things. I'm gonna be kind of like making an angel food cake, but I don't have an angel food cake pan, so I probably will just make it maybe in like a 9x9 pan. I haven't quite decided on that yet. And I need to make some bread because I have been out of bread for like the last 4 or 5 days, I would say, and I really need to make some bread. I have been craving, oh, you know what I might have tonight after I make my bread is a grilled cheese. I have been craving a grilled cheese with my new bread recipe. So we will see what I make today, but I definitely need to make some protein sparing modified fast bread. And also I'm gonna be sharing a recipe with that angel food cake as well too. It's kind of a recipe, kind of not. But I will be sure to share that with you today. And that is it. So let's go and make our coffee, and then I am headed out to work. I'm working again at 9 to 5:30. Also, I wanted to share with you guys, I needed a scrub for my face. My face has been getting really dry and like kind of flaky, I think, with the weather turning. And I ended up getting this extra gentle daily scrub. And it's from Cetaphil, and I'm pretty sure this is like good for people with dry skin and eczema, but I will let you know how that is. I plan on using it probably like every other day. Sometimes if I use a scrub every day, it does really bother my skin because I do have severe eczema, and it just really like makes my face kind of like red and blotchy if I use it too much. And I also wanted to let you guys know that I finally picked up some casings. So I ended up going to a different butcher shop yesterday, and this was the butcher shop that I originally went to when we were butchering our pig. So I don't know why I didn't think of going there, but we got some salami packages. So we are going to make 2 salamis, and then this we need to smoke as well too. Then I got some sausage casings. So this is enough for, I think he said 75 pounds of ground. So we will be using that. It's just salted casings for sausages. And then I also ended up getting some casings for breakfast sausages, like the smaller ones, because we do want to make some of those. So we plan on doing that this weekend. While Jimmy is butchering on Saturday morning, I am going to start with the sausage making. So it'll be interesting to see. We have a few recipes actually that Jimmy had printed off, and a friend of ours actually gave us a really good sausage recipe as well. So between those, we will definitely have enough sausage. The key for sausage is to make it right away. Too many times we have left it and said, oh, we'll make sausage at a later time. Yeah, that time never happens. Also, you guys, guess what I forgot to do yesterday, which was day 2 of Vlogmas. I forgot my cheese calendar. So I'm gonna do 2 of them today. So let's see what we got. I'm gonna actually take both of these with my lunch today and have them at work. So let's find number 2. Do you guys have an advent calendar? Did anybody like do an advent calendar at all of any sort? I know in the States they have like, I think Chalk Zero has an advent calendar, and unfortunately I cannot order Chalk Zero items. They don't ship to Canada, so that is a bummer. I always wanted to try Chalk Zero stuff. Oh, this one is apple wood, so I will be taking that with me. This one is apple wood. And then let's find number 3. So I always wanted to try Chalk Zero, but like I said, unfortunately they don't ship to Canada, which is really weird. I don't know, it's like only one state or one country over, you guys. I wish that they would. All right, and then this one is red Leicester. I don't know. But anyways, that is today's cheeses. I'm going to be taking both of these with me to work. Also, you guys, I made my coffee. Look at how cute this is. How adorable is this? I'm telling you guys, you need to run to HomeSense and get yourself some. They are cute. They have actually different patterns. They had this really cute kind of light pink pattern that was Christmassy as well. I believe they had a cat one that was instead of dogs, because as you can see, this one is all dogs. But yeah, you get 8 of them, and they were, I think they were $5.99 if I'm not mistaken, and that's Canadian funds. But super cute for the month of December. So make sure you guys check out your HomeSense. Also wanted to mention, I get a lot of DMs on my Instagram. If you're not following my Instagram, you need to be. I post on there every day. The link is in the description to my Instagram account. But I get a lot of questions about my containers that I use for my allulose, cream of tartar, xanthan gum, and then my golden brown sugar. And I got these at Marshall's. So I have seen them at Winners and I have seen them at HomeSense. Obviously they're all owned by the same company, but that is where I got mine, is at HomeSense. So make sure, no, I got these at Marshall's. That is where I got mine specifically, but I have seen them at all the other stores as well too, including HomeSense and Winners, which is like a TJX in the States, or like a TJ Maxx in the States. So they were fairly inexpensive. I wanna say these ones are, I think they're a liter container, and they were around $7. This smaller one was $5, and then the bigger ones I want to say is around $10. But that is where I got them. I haven't been able to find anything similar on Amazon. If I do, I will link them though in the description. But that is where I get them. I get a lot of questions about those. And then Jimmy ended up just making me the labels. He has a label maker in his office. So he ended up making me those labels while he was at work. So that is it. I am heading out the door to go to work. So I will see you guys in the next clip. All right, I am back home and I wanted to share a couple of things that I got in the mail today. So I knew that I was receiving this letter. It does have a couple contents in it. I do know what's in here. But one of my friends, Julie, she is a subscriber of my channel and she's actually become a friend. She had sent me something in the mail and she stamped, well, it was stamped, the letter mail on October 23rd, and I received it, I think it was Tuesday. Today is Thursday. It took that long to get here. So I think it got caught up at customs though, but let's open it and I'll share with you what is inside. I think she said she was gonna write a note on everything that it was for crossing the border. So she did. Oh, she got a little card with it. Okay, so these ingredients, she had sent me a recipe. It's kind of died off now, but there is a recipe that you can make noodles out of these ingredients. So these are the ingredients here. And she also gave me some of the egg yolk powder. And she sent me some of the lupin flour as well too. So these are the ingredients that you need to make these noodles, and apparently you just make them, I believe, with just these ingredients. I'll have to double check the recipe, but she had given me, she's so sweet. She wrote out, printed off the whole entire recipe for me. So thank you so much, Julie. And she had everything labeled because I do live in Canada and she lives in the States. So I'm surprised it even got to me, because I would think that they might have stopped it and like confiscated it, but you had it really, really well labeled. So that's awesome. And she sent me a little card as well. And she says, "Hi Janet, I'm so happy to have found your channel. I truly enjoy the recipes and your journey. Bonus that you are in Canada, since I miss Quebec very much. It makes me feel so connected somehow." So she was actually, I think she was born and raised in Quebec and now she has moved to the States. Here are the ingredients for the virtual keto pasta recipe. Have fun with it. Gotta go, and I have 12 egg whites whipping up at the moment. Love, Julie. Thanks, Julie, for the card. That was a really nice surprise as well. So I will see if I do make that recipe during Vlogmas. I admit I'm quite intrigued with it, and I just want to give it a try, just to try it. So thank you so much, Julie. I'm so glad it got to me. And I also received an Amazon package from a subscriber. So let's open that up. Oh, yay! So, mixing bowls. Yay! Let me read the card. I'll tell you my story about the mixing bowls. It is from Donna. It says, "I truly enjoy your videos and that you take the time to share all of your recipes. You are truly an inspiration. May you and your family enjoy all the blessings and love this holiday brings." Thank you so much, Donna. So I only have one mixing bowl. So I had put these on my Amazon wish list. The mixing bowl that I have, I ended up getting it from Winners, which is like a TJ Maxx in the States, and I love it, but I cannot find another one like it. I've checked HomeSense, I've checked Winners once again, and I just cannot find them, but I absolutely love this one. So I found a set on Amazon that were like relatively the same. The only thing is they don't have a handle, but they have the spout and everything. So thank you so much, Donna. I will definitely be using these all of the time. I am going to make my bread. I had mentioned earlier today that I need to make some bread. I actually want to make 2 things. Relatively the same. I might tweak my second recipe a little bit because the second recipe I do want to make kind of like a sweeter bread, like an angel food cake style, but I don't have an angel food cake pan. But that's all right. I won't need it actually as like an angel food cake. I just want to do something different with it. So let's get started on that. I probably won't record me making the bread because you guys have seen that a lot of times, me making the bread, but I'm going to make my bread first because I think I do want to have a grilled cheese sandwich for my supper tonight. And then I do have some wings left over because we ended up bringing Zoe home some wings from date night last night, and she didn't eat them all, so there is some left over, and me and her get the same kind of wings. So I think I'm gonna have some wings and a grilled cheese sandwich, and I'm gonna make it with the bread. Right, so my bread is in the oven, and I realized that I don't have an ingredient to make what I was going to be making, so that'll have to wait probably till next week because I'm not going to be going to town soon. But I am going to be making another recipe, but it does involve the oven, so I just need to wait until my bread is done. I am going to be making some keto coconut bars. I found this recipe. It only has 4 ingredients. You guys know I love easy recipes, so I thought this would be nice and quick and easy to make. So let's get started on our coconut bars. I literally washed my new mixing bowls so I can make this recipe. I'm so excited. It's the little things that make you excited when you're older, I feel. And you know what? New mixing bowls make me very excited. All right, I will pan you down to what I'm doing. It's so easy. I have everything measured out and it's only 4 ingredients. All right, so these are all the ingredients that you will be needing. I have 3 cups of unsweetened coconut, 1/3 of a cup of Swerve sugar substitute, 1/2 cup of Lily's chocolate chips, and 1 cup here of egg whites. All we do is literally mix it all in a bowl, put it in a 9x9 pan, and then throw it in a 350-degree oven. So I love these easy recipes that I'm finding. This kind of reminded me of the magic bars. I'm not sure if a lot of you have heard of that, but it has like sweetened condensed milk in it and chocolate and coconut, and it's really, really good. However, I did find a keto recipe that I could make, but the whole thing is it includes a lot of nuts. So unfortunately I am allergic to nuts, so I won't be able to make that, but I thought that this could be the next best thing. Now this is obviously going to be like an occasion. Well, it doesn't necessarily even have to be an occasion, but I plan on freezing some of these as well too. I'm gonna see how they freeze, but that is it. Throw it all in one bowl and mix it up. Give it all a good stir. Make sure that everything is really well combined. And then we will put it in our 9x9 dish. So I have lined my 9x9 dish with parchment paper and then sprayed the parchment paper as per the instructions. So I feel like whenever I use parchment paper, it comes out fairly easily. Oh, I love these mixing bowls. I love that there's like a little handle here. I have a 9x9 glass dish, and the parchment paper, I put a little bit of olive oil on top of it, and then I am just going to put this in here, and then we're going to flatten it out. Then I'm going to wait for my bread to be done. It has about 10 minutes, and then we will throw this in a 350-degree oven. All right, let's give these a taste. I absolutely love coconut. I feel like these are going to be really, really coconutty. All right, let's give them a taste. You know, these taste like macaroons. Have you guys ever made macaroons? Zoe makes chocolate macaroons for Jimmy. I feel like if you were to put like cacao with this whole mixture, I think this would taste exactly like macaroons. That's exactly what it tastes like. All right, I will have the recipe for that coconut bars down in my description because I did get it off of the internet, so I will have that linked in my description. Make sure you check it out. It's very, very good. I'm not sure if these will freeze well now that I thought about it, but I'm still gonna try to freeze them because they do make 16 squares. So I will put some in the freezer and then probably take them out during Christmas time. That's kind of what I want to do while I'm doing Vlogmas and while I'm trying all these things and baking all these different items. I kind of want to like put together, you know, 4 or 5 of them, so then at Christmas time I can have some like either before or after Christmas, because I'm thinking probably Christmas Day is going to be a day off keto for me. I don't want it any longer than a day though, because I learned my lesson last year. So that is it for today's video. Make sure you hit that red subscribe button. Give this video a like to let me know that you're liking my content. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so YouTube can notify you when I upload a new video. See you tomorrow.